Welcome back. Love you all. Hope you are having another fantastic day. So after I shot my first successful video, I thought I would continue a Valentine's theme. So I've got some colours here to share with you. We're going to stick with our 36 by 28 centimeter canvas. So here in the US, that is, I think, 11 by 14. Yes, I think so. So how are we going to figure out how much paint we need for this? Take these two numbers, multiply them together, divide by 2, and that gives us a total grams we need for this size painting. So I want to elaborate that a little bit more today. It doesn't matter what size canvas you have. Take your length and width, multiply them, divide them by 2. Take it in centimeters, guys. Divide it by 2 and you will get the total grams you need for whatever size canvas you're doing. So I wanted to share that with you today. Okay, so we have our apple barrel paints. Guys, I've had a lot of success with just craft paints. I buy them at my local super center, and I do have expensive professional artist paints like Liquitex, and I do like them, but I find that when I'm playing around with ideas and things like that, or I just want to keep the cost down, I just want to have fun, I want to do a painting, I don't want to have to think economy, I just grab my apple barrels and have a great time. They work really well. So I've got here today is I've got red, and I've got pink puffet, white, bright magenta, and for my metallics I really like the folk art and pure gold. Like my heart, we established that. We established that in my last video. And pure of gold. Okay, so we're going to mix 50 grams paint, 50 grams pouring medium in each cup. Okay, so what's pouring medium? Maybe this is the first time you see my video. Pouring medium, we got 70% glue. Elmer's glue wall, any kind of craft glue. Elmer's clear glue works really well. Just don't spend a lot of money on glue, guys. The more expensive doesn't make the process any better. And then you're going to mix that, 70% glue. We're going to mix that with 30% water. Give it a stir about, real good, shake it up like we all should. So in each cup, again, I got 100 grams. Okay, we need about 500 grams for this painting. If you under or over isn't going to make too much difference. Okay, so how are we going to do our colors today? I like to do a dark light kind of a thing going here. So let's do red. And let's do, yeah. What do we think about that? That could be good, could be mud. Well, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it today. Figure out, find out what we get. So I don't think I specified in my first video why I do 2 drops in a 100-gram cup. So the reason I do that is I found that 1 drop per 50 grams of mixed paint is really good for this technique. Any more than that, you're going to get blown out, wobbly cells or pels. And that's fine if that's the look you want. Give it a go and try it and you might like it. I particularly don't like it. I like something a little more donut shaped, or more perfect round. So not putting any drops in the white. I am going ahead and going to put 2 drops in each color. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ooh, 1, 2. We might have done a little more on that red. That's okay. Not having any in the white. We'll kind of compensate for that a little bit. And the reason I don't put any in the white is I want to use that as actually a cell activator. And just mixing up the paints. Oi, you guys. Oh, videotape failures, videotape successes. Okay, just stir it up real good. Give it a really nice stir. I usually put my cups on the side here. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that for this one. That'll learn me. Stick with what you know. That way you don't get in trouble with yourself. Just mixing it up really, really good in the cups. Stirring, stirring, stirring. Show you a little bit about the consistency. Wipe my hands off there. Alright, I hope you can see that. I'm just running off a little knife. Oh, and I just use knives because I have them left over from the picnic. And it does leave a little pyramid shaped deal there in your paint. So that's how you know you've got a good consistency. Weigh it all out on your scale. Got it at the super center. Not expensive at all. That will help you with your technique. Give you good consistency. All right. All right. Oh, you guys, you didn't tell me I needed my pouring cup, my flip cups. I need my flip cups, good Lord. I actually don't really know what to do with myself in this video. I don't have barking dogs or intrusive children. So, yeah. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can do a video uninterrupted. Alright, so I'm just going to pour about half of what I got in these little cups here. Just about half into my flipper. See what we get with that. I might have done more than half. We don't know. Just layering it up. And you'll find that these paints, they really do layer nicely. The white tends to be a little thicker coming out of the tube than the rest of the colours. At least that's what I found. So what I do with my white is I do mix a little more pouring medium than paint. I think I do like 60 grams pouring medium to 50 grams paint. Because it is so thick. And the thicker the paint, the more trouble your cells have popping through that certain colour. So we don't want that. We want nice cells, nice little pearls. Come greet us. Say hi. Welcome to the world. So glad you're here. Just make me very happy. I put a lot of effort and energy into this technique. And when I first started, I was not using proper cell activating silicone. I just went to the hardware store and picked up some silicone that you would use to like lubricate a chainsaw or something like that. I'm like, oh, silicone. Wrong. I probably did like 50 paintings before I was even getting cells in my cups, you know. After flipping my cups, I just was not getting cells. So I went to the craft store and got some of that Cell Magic. Game changer. And I just had to kick myself in the pants for wasting so much time, effort, energy into something that wasn't terribly productive. But you know what? That's how we learn. Trial and error. trial and error. I know I am standing in front of you guys today, encouraging you to do this because it can be done. So many of my friends and artists out there was like, oh, you can't use craft paint. Don't do it. You just, it's a waste of time, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I have the personality where I just can't let things go. I'm so loyal to whatever I'm doing, so dedicated, tenacious, anal, whatever you want to call it. And I had to figure out a way to make this happen. As like I said, I do enjoy the professional art paints. They're great quality. I just don't want to break the bank every time I want to do a painting. So that was my motivation behind it. Okay, here we go. Flipping. See what we get. I don't know what we're going to get. I hope it's pretty though. The colours kind of reminded me of, here in the States we have at Valentine's Day, a candy company makes the little conversation hats, and they have all the different little colours in there, and just kind of was looking at those the other day and I thought, oh, that'd be sweet. Let's try and do just a nice painting representing some of those beautiful colours. So righto, let's crack on, and I am going to lift and drag and try and create some stripes down the canvas with my paint. Too slow and you'll just have a big puddly mud and it'll run off. Too fast and you just don't have any paint on the canvas, you've got more in the cup, and yeah. So take your time, figure out exactly where you want these cups. You don't want them too close to the edge here or here, as all your paint just runs off before you can start manipulating your canvas. So we don't want that. So right about there's good, because then they're not going to crash into each other. So all right, enough yakety yak, let's get it back. Come on, here we go. Nice. Still got paint in the cup, so I'm just going to run that down, and my cup rim is touching canvas. You know, don't be afraid to let it scrape. My beloved niece, I love her so much. The first time I saw her running, she was doing like this thing, and she was swirling, and I had to stop myself from screaming, because I'm like, girl, you're gonna make mud. You don't want mud. Look at the sails. Guys, I am so happy. I'm so happy. I always get sails with this method and craft paint and the sun magic. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Okay, come on, get on. A little slower than that time, and you can kind of see how it pulled here, and then I got this taily thing. I should learn to just follow my cup. You know, when you get here, just kind of leave it like that, and you won't get them little taily things. That's all good. We'll tilt. All good. Oh wow! What do you think of that then? That's not so bad. Kind of getting this cool purple thing going with probably the magenta. Yeah. Right then, all right, we got a corner catcher here, and if you saw my first video, I just went and got some wood, I think they're called wood slats at my super center. I found them in the craft section. They should just set up a cart for me. Be so much easier. Just serve me 3 square meals a day and I'll hang out in the craft section. So yeah, and then I just got painter's tape, painted a little corner. Works great, guys, works so good. Helps keep that paint on the canvas so that you're not tilting it all off trying to cover corners. And all right, cracking on. So I'm gonna go ahead and tilt this canvas because I want to cover kind of like half the composition. I want to cover half first before I use my propane torch. All right, so a lot of my weight and my paint is down here anyway, so hopefully it'll work out great. Let's give it a go. And we're just going to walk the paint down to that corner and bring it back to center before you release your corner catcher, or else all your paint's going to go off that corner and you wasted so much of it. Precious paint, precious paint. That's what my husband says as he's taking out trash. I have probably half in paint. No joke. It's non-toxic. Right, didn't just pull away. Nicely done. Try not to drip. Wow. We've got sails and it's so pretty. Oh, the colours. I just can't get over how pretty that is. Torching just until we see freckles. Circular motion. Keep it high above your canvas. Don't burn your paints. You burn your silicone. You blow out your sails. Let the freckles happen. Looks like we've got kind of like a green-ish here. It's got to be the gold. Probably, yeah, gold. Probably mixing a little bit with the white maybe. Nice anyway. Oh, we're not getting terrible amount of sails. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. A little bit. There we go. Sometimes you've got to let the paint rest for just a second. There we go. Can you guys see them? All them beautiful sails popping through. Hi. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're beautiful little babies you are. So, my first video, I was talking about if you get too close with your torch and you're staying in one spot too long, you get, excuse me, these kind of earthwormy looking creatures. I don't know how I feel about them. I'm on the fence, giving me mixed emotions. So if you happen to like that, bang on. I don't particularly like it, so try and keep that torture moving. Try not to stay in one spot too long. It's really hard, guys. Really hard, but that's all right. If it were easy, everybody would do it. We didn't want to make it impossible. Again, just tilting to the corner, bringing all of the weight of the paint to the middle, catching that. Okay, I kind of like them cells over there, so I don't want to take away too much. Got my corners covered, so I'm just going to take a step back. Nice stripes. Got some nice little things going here. Hope you guys can see that. Do I want to take more paint off? What do I want to do? Do I want to try to get that off and straighten that? Yeah, let's see if it can be done. So we've got weight of the paint in the middle anyway. So I hate for my cellmates to disappear. You guys, I get so attached to them. My little cellmates, my friends. Bring the weight of that paint back to the middle. Anytime you're tilting, tipping, try bring that paint back, or the weight back to the middle. And that poor little cell right there. He's like, I don't know what you're doing to me, Joanna, but I am not Elastigirl. I can only go so far, love, before I don't know, I start looking unhealthy. We'll put it that way. Yeah, stretched out in, not Elastigirl. I really like these colours. Beautiful, beautiful. I hope we're still recording. I think we are. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and torch again. I would like to see maybe a few more sails up in here. What do you guys think? Now you have to help me with this because I have a tendency to overtorch. So let me restrain myself. Here we go. Just torch until freckles, till the little freckles come up. And I don't want to torch in an area I don't want cells. That's good. That's good. Look at all my friends happening here. Yeah. Green. Interesting. I was not expecting that so much. Very cool. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that? Interesting? Like it? Don't like it? Really reminds me of those conversation hats. See if I got a box here I can share with you. My family comes over. The girls in the family come over and we have craft night once a week. And we do lots of things, and I was doing a craft with the conversation hats. My dirty hands. No, conversation hats. I don't know. It just kind of reminded me of Valentine's Day. I don't know, maybe. Bits there. Interesting. Lovely. Okay, let me take you down. You can see these cells. Try not to rub that wet. I don't know, impact anything. Nice little things happening here. I really was not expecting that green. The gold to turn into the green. Interesting. I will have to show this painting to you guys when it's all dry, because it does take on its own different look after it's dry. Also too, for you, I'd like to do a video showing you guys how I finish my paintings. I do epoxy resins and they're beautiful. Let me see if I can, there's not too much of a glare. I'll show you that one. I don't know if you can see that. Let me come back. Oi, let me go the other way. That one, it's so shiny and so smooth, you guys. It's got, yeah, epoxy resin. So I'll have to do a video. If you're interested, please let me know in that. I don't want to waste you guys' time doing stuff. Yeah, it's not going to be productive for you. I want you to have fun with this. And it should be fun. I have a lot of high anxiety, and I just find that this technique helps me to be less rigid, of course, and it helps keep me fluid, brings me into a great mood every time. It's like the game of golf. It's never the same game twice. So let me know what you think about this Valentine's conversation hat pour. I think it's beautiful. I definitely have two nieces. One is 7 and one is 6. I'm sorry, one is 8 and one is 6. They would be fighting over this. So let me know in the comments, what can I do for you next? What would you like to see different about this particular painting? Do you want me to add a different colour, take a different colour away? In the meantime, I love you guys. Be blessed, be good to each other, be kind to yourself, and you can do this. So easy. Get yourself some of these apple barrel paints, go to town, and then also to please send me your final pieces when you get them done. That means so much to me, that you know, there's validation that this technique works for you and you're enjoying it. How does it make you feel when you're doing that? It's very important. You should be feeling good. Happy art therapy. All right, guys, until next time. Love you all. Take care. Be safe.